Afternoon, everyone. Can anyone hear me? Oh. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine.
Okay, welcome to the training.
Thank you.
My name is Emmanuel.
Yes, Emmanuel. My name is Charity.
Okay, Charity, I will be taking you through the mobile training.
It's okay.
Okay. I just wanna log on to my cell phone so that I can take you through the training.
It's okay.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna start with our Salesforce. Okay.
Okay.
So to navigate, you just click on Salesforce on your touch screen. Okay. I will start with our customers. Okay. So basically under customers, you have your list of customers that are on your database.
Okay.
So basically all of your customers will display in here.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you have a CRM module, under CRM activities, so this is where all your activities will display. And then you can also add your activity by clicking on the plus sign up there. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can select your activity there and your customer.
Okay.
And then you can add your comments there. And also you can choose your task type, but then I didn't create any types. Okay.
Okay.
Then you can add to your calendar. And then can choose your start time. I just say 3. Okay. And your end time can be 4, for instance. And then you simply press add after that.
Okay.
Yes. So now I didn't create any task type, so that's why I'm getting that warning.
It's okay.
Okay. So I'll go up to our sales orders. So if you want to do a sales order, you can simply click on sales orders. Okay, and then click on the plus sign. And then there it will, on top there, it will automatically give you a doc number. And then here, you'll go and select your customer.
Sorry? Khalid? All right.
Can you please mute the volume, ma'am?
It's okay.
Okay. Then under here, you will select the customer. And then you can also select a salesperson. And then put a reference number. Then down here, you will go and add your item. For this purpose, let's just choose this one. Okay. So here you go and you choose your location. So you'll choose your location according to where you want to do the transaction. Then here, this is where you select your amount of quantity. For this purpose, let's just say 5. For 5. And then this is your price. And if you have a discount, you will then put your discount percentage under here. And then this is your tax for the sale. Then you press add. After everything is done. And then here you have your order details. You have your customer information. you can email it under here, and then you have your files and you can sign. Another step. Okay. So once all is done, you can press on a click, and then you say, okay. Okay, go back, sales orders. Okay, I'm getting that error because there is no quantities to sell. We look for another item. Mhm. No. Okay. Is everyone clear on sales orders? Are there any questions? Okay, moving on. Then we'll go under sales codes. So to create a new code, you press on your plus sign on your top right. The document number will automatically be created. Then you go and you select your customer on the plus sign. Okay, we'll just select the first customer. Then you go and you select the salesperson. And you punch in your reference number. Then down here on the blank screen, you press on the plus sign to select your item, and you can also search your item up here. Okay. And basically, it's the same as the sales order in terms of navigation and the way it looks like. So basically, they're sort of like the same thing. And then after that, you can add your quantity here. Let's say 2. And then you have your discount, your text again. And up here, you have your location. You can select whether you want your default or other warehouses to sell from. And then simply press on add. And then same as the sales order, you have your code details, you have your customer information, you can email, you can put your email address here, and then you have your files. If you wanna export your files, down here, you can put in your signature. Okay. Then once done, you can simply press on okay. Let me just remove the signature. So add and okay. So there's our sales code. So this is how you do a sales code, and it's very simple and straightforward. And then you have your freehand codes, which are the same as your sales codes. So you also do the same here. You click on the plus sign on the top right, and then you select your customer. Okay. And then ship to, here you can put your shipping details, the address, and then here you can select the salesperson, and you can put in your reference. Afterwards, you just come down here on the plus sign, and then you select your item. And it's also the same where you select your location, you select your quantity, here's your cost, the price, and if you're happy with everything, you just simply press on add. And then under here, it's the same details as the sales quotation. So you have your details, you have your customer information again, and email. Okay, after you're done, you can simply press here. Then your code will appear once you're done. Okay. Then we go to POD. So here you can scan your documents, but then now I'm having trouble using the tool because I'm using iOS. So it looks like it works better on Android. Or you can enter your document in here. Okay. And then you have your expense claims. Okay. So you can select whether you want to put in your expense claims either manually by putting these details. And then under here, this is where you will select your general code, meaning that you select which accounts should your expenses be posted under. Okay, let's just say textbooks. And you can put in your total expenses, say 200. Then you can put in your signature here. Then you can press on accept. Okay. Oh, you can attach an image. Well, I don't have any image to attach now, but you can also do it by attaching an image, or you can take a picture and press on process. And up here, okay, go back. seems to be stuck. We just quickly refresh. Okay. So basically here is where you will take a picture of your expense. But it basically works the same way as manual. But here you just taking the picture on the fly. Okay. And that is it with Salesforce. Is there anyone who has a question with regards to Salesforce? Is everyone happy? Okay. Now let's move on to warehousing. Okay. So under warehousing, you have bin transfer, warehouse transfer, stock pick, warehouse goods receiving, stock count, put away, delivery advice, inventory inquiries by item, inventory inquiries by location. Okay. So under bin transfer, so basically here from location, you will select the location where you want to transfer the bin from. And then here you will select the date, and here you will put the comment, maybe shortage in another bin. Okay. Then you go down here, and then you can select your item. Okay. So then here, you select your bin. So on my side, I have bin 2, and then I have the default bin. So let's say I want to take it to default, and I want to take 2 quantities. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Mm, Sorry about that. Okay. My iPhone seems to be stuck. Okay. Okay, my phone seems to be acting up on this one. Say save. Okay, there we go. And then afterwards, then you can save from your default bin to bin 2, but then of course you guys have your different bins that are set up. Then afterwards you can press on save. And then after all is done, okay, let me enter the command. Okay. Then you can press on the tick. Okay. So that was bin transfer. Then you have your warehouse transfer. So transferring from one warehouse to another. Okay. So sort of like the same thing as bin transfer. So you have your document number from, and then to, and then the date and the comment. Okay. Okay. Then we add our item, choose the same item, and then you choose the amount of quantities you want to move. Let's say 2, and press on save. And then you go and tick and press on OK. So that was a warehouse transfer. Then you have your stock pick. Okay. So basically here, it should show you your list of stock, and then you can select from that which stock do you want to pick. Or currently also is giving me a problem because I think I'm on iOS and it normally works well with Android. But basically how it works is that you will have your list of items here, and then you would select the item you want to pick. Okay. And then we have warehouse goods receiving. Okay. And under here, you'll have your list of purchase orders. Okay. So for instance, let's choose this purchase order. Then it will show you the PO details, quantity to be received. And then when you go to your vendor, or before I leave, under here, you can also see the weight of the item you want to receive. And then here are the details of the vendor. And then you can also enter the delivery note here and the reference down here. Just put in the reference. Okay. And then here you can also put in your signature. You can put an attachment, or you can capture a photo of the goods received. Okay. So once all is done, then you simply press on your right hand side. Okay. So our PO has been turned into a KRV. Then you have your stock count. So under here, you can choose your location, whether it's a default or warehouse. And under that location, you can choose a bin. Okay. Then you can add your quantities. And you can also add your lot number. You can choose the expiry date, if there is an expiry date. And you simply press on add. Okay. So before I go here, this is where you select your item. So you simply press on that blank space. Then you can select your item. You can say adjustment is 18, stock count. Afterwards, you simply press on add, and then it will show you item here. Then once you're happy, you can simply press on save. And then once you're done with all of your stock count, then you can press on the tick, and then it will be saved. Okay. So that's how you do your stock count. And then once you're done, it will then go to your database. Okay, here, if I can show you from here. So when you go under your stock count, okay, it's under premium. But basically, what happens is that it gets automatically posted to your stock count, and then when you're on your stock count, there will be a tab that says download from your mobile app, and then you should download. After downloading, you should then import it into your stock count. Okay. Okay. So next to the stock count, you have put away. Okay. So here are your GRV orders that you would want to put away. And then you can select which location you want to put it in. And then to which bin. Okay. Let's just say one. Afterwards, you press on add. And then after adding, you press on save down here. Then once you are happy with everything, you can process. Okay. Then your GRV will be put away. Okay. And then we have the delivery advice. I'm sure most of you are familiar with that. And under your delivery advice, it should display all the sales orders that you have. Okay. Then you can select your item here. And you can select your quantity and your location right here. And just press on save. And afterwards, you can just process. I'm not sure. Okay. So you can decide whether you want to capture a POD for the delivery advice or not. For this purpose, we'll just say no. Okay. So that's how you do your delivery advice. Then you have your reports, inventory inquiries by item. Then you can select the item that you want to inquire. You can choose the first one. And then under here, it will show you the available units and the quantities on hand. And then it will also show you the quantities of the sales order and the quantities of the purchase order. Okay. And here it shows you per warehouse. So this is our default warehouse. And then this is our other warehouse of which we named warehouse. Okay. And then if you go under all items, well, it will just show you for this one because I selected one item from here. Okay. Then we have another report here, inventory. So it's inventory inquiries by location. And then here you can choose which location do you want, the default or the warehouse. Let's choose the default for this purposes. And here it only shows you your quantity on hand. It doesn't show you any other quantity but the quantity on hand. And it will show you per bin. So this is our bin 02. And then this one is our default bin. And yeah, that's it with warehousing and Salesforce. Is there anyone that has a question before we can end our training?